This I shall do. Welcome, my friends, to another live video. My name is Troy Stoneking. Thank you so much for watching. I think there is an important activity that we don't do nearly often enough. Interestingly, this activity I see as having a very direct and powerful impact on reaching a goal, but we don't do it very much. I've seen this activity affect my own ability to reach goals that I've set for myself. You know what the activity is? A firm declaration. A firm declaration. Now, in these videos, I don't typically talk about the day or the time of year, but this time I want to mention that I didn't plan for it, but this topic, a firm declaration, is showing up on the 4th of July, where in the United States, we're celebrating our Declaration of Independence. So 242 years ago today, the United States declared its independence. And I'm talking about a firm declaration. So interesting how that all worked out. So let's talk about this firm declaration that I don't see us using often enough. For example, there's a big difference between me saying, I think I should get in shape, and me saying, I am going to finish a 5K. There's a big difference between maybe I probably could write a book sometime and saying I will finish my book this year. You see, the difference is one of those is maybe I should, perhaps. The other is I'm doing it. This is happening. I like to add just a little bit more power behind my firm declarations. Very successful author Eben Pagan, his method is, he says, it shall be done. It shall be done. I like that. I like that very much. I also like one where I would say something like, this I shall do. This I shall do. Because now I'm assigning myself the responsibility for doing it. Now, when you make the firm declaration, you need to do it in the power of emotion. You need to say it with feeling. You need to say it with feeling, because when you make a firm declaration with the force of emotion, what happens is it increases your resolve and gives you great determination. You can actually feel your body kind of perk up and get excited because you've made this firm declaration with power, So, but it's not just about the declaration. And it's not just about saying with emotion. I could say, I will finish a 5K, and then never do it. I could say, I am going to write that course. It shall be done. And still never do it. You see, the resolve of the firm declaration fades over time unless you regularly bring back the resolve, unless you regularly repeat the firm declaration. Now, I'm not talking about the idea of saying something that is not true as if it were so. Like, I'm not saying use an affirmation that says, I've got $1 million. Or I've got complete time freedom. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about making firm declarations about something you will do, something you will accomplish. For example, I'm right in the middle of my training season, getting my distance back up, and I got news for you. Later this year, I'll run another half marathon. It shall be done. Oh, and it'll be done in less than 2 hours. You know it will. It shall be done. See, I make that declaration. I make it with feeling, and then you make the declaration regularly. Every single morning. I apologize. Nearly every single morning, I write down my goals. I've got a goal that's coming up very soon. I've got a goal that's coming up between the end of August of this year and the end of March of next year. I've got another goal for April of next year. I've got these set and I write them down nearly every single day. Why? Because it reminds me of the goals and it increases my resolve. So let me ask you a question. What is something in your mind that you know you need to do, or you've wanted to do for a long time? What is something that you've wanted to accomplish, but you just haven't done it because you haven't found the time and you haven't felt like it all the time? I think you need to put in a firm declaration. I think you need to do it every day. So for example, several years ago, I lost 50 pounds. And then a few years after that, I lost another 26. Your declaration might be related to health in that way. You know what? Maybe you want to lose 20 or 30 or 50 or 100 pounds. Then go after it. I will lose 30 pounds this year. It shall be done. Every single day. Every single day. I will run 3 times a week for the next year. It shall be done. I will, in my business, contact 3 brand new people every week. It shall be done. I will, at the end of every day, make a list of the things I need to do the following day. It shall be done. You make the firm declaration. You make the firm declaration regularly, and you make it with the force of emotion, because then it becomes part of you. And your subconscious, listen to me, my friends, your subconscious will push you in the direction of making it happen. You see, your subconscious mind is either your friend or your foe. It'll go where you tell it to go. And if you don't tell it where to go, it's just going to follow along the pattern you've already established. And if the pattern you've established is poor health or laziness, not finishing things that you've started, your subconscious mind just figured that's what we do. But if you tell it something different and you make regular declarations, then you build new pathways in your brain. You literally build new pathways in your brain that say, oh, this is happening. We need to find out a way to make it work. Your subconscious mind will look for solutions, will look for steps that make it happen when you make the firm declaration, when you make it with the force of emotion, and when you do so regularly. So make your subconscious mind your friend by firmly declaring out loud to yourself, it shall be done, or this I shall do. So you want to lose some weight, you want to get in better shape, you want to take an exercise habit, you want to finish your book, you want to write regularly, you want to get more, you want to do regular devotions, you want to read a chapter in a book, a chapter in the Bible every single day, then you make the declaration. You do it with emotion. And you do it regularly. And your subconscious mind will lead you down the path to make it happen. Those of you that joined late, as soon as I finish this video, it'll be about 30, 60 seconds. It'll be on Facebook. You can start from the beginning because you probably should hear how this all started out in this particular video. So thank you for taking the time to watch, my friends. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget, all my videos eventually find their way over to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Troy Stoneking. And at this point, I've got like 100 videos over there. So you can spend a long time watching them. And some of them are really, really good, and some of them not so much. But you have to decide which ones you like. I can't help you with that. Also, don't forget, I'm working on that raise course that I kind of implied a little bit ago, on how to ask for and likely get a raise, a better raise than maybe you've ever gotten at your job before, or at any job, using the exact same techniques that I've used over many, many years, over 20 years, at lots of different organizations. I'm working on that course. If you're interested in learning more, there's no obligation. You're not saying I'm buying anything, but you just want to know more about it when it's going to come out. Send me an email, live, L-I-V-E, at troystoneking.com, L-I-V-E at troystoneking.com. Thank you again, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day.